Well, here we are on Saturday, the 9th of May 2015, and David Hughes is now going out just to give his Rover P4 a brief run.
He's going to get some petrol in ready to go to the National Rally tomorrow.
That's right, so we're just letting everybody know as we're getting in readiness, so we're going to get in the vehicle now and see how she goes. Getting in the car with David now. Nice firm shut of the door and a little brief purr of the engine as we get ourselves underway in this classic vehicle. What year is this one, Dave?
1961.
Bit of a bitter, but you're quite proud of the progress that's been made in getting this car ready.
Yes, Andy at John Waring, he's very, very good with P4s. Now had all the suspension front and rear done, and it drives beautifully.
As you can see, we're going down the tree-lined avenue, heading down towards Parkgate, near Neston on the Wirral. And not really much noise to be made from this big engine, Dave, is there?
No, not really, no. It did 140 miles yesterday on the return trip to John Waring's is 140 miles, and we'll be able to see that normally does about 24 to the gallon. Last time I went up there it worked out at 5¼ gallons of petrol.
You can see the needle move then.
Well, there again, different people take their pleasures in different ways. Some like backing horses, drinking, smoking, and I like using classic cars.
And that's it, you're very much one of those who prefers to use the said vehicles rather than
oh, yes.
park them in the field.
Oh yes, this car's done 2,000 miles since I bought it in January, and it'll probably, by the time the summer's over, and the shows and events that it's entered for, it'll have done a good 5,000 miles by then, I should think. And
you've been in more extreme places in a P4 Rover down the years, haven't you?
Yes, I had a 1963 Rover 110 for 11 years, and I did 72,000 miles in it. I used it as an everyday car. The longest trip that I ever did in a day was from Aberdeen back home, which was over 400 miles, just stopping for refreshment and petrol, because P4s don't like passing too many petrol stations.
What mileage will you get from a car like this, tank to tank?
Well, about 24, hopefully. They were all road tested at about 22 when they were made. But it just depends how hard you're going to press the pedal. It's the beauty of the overdrive is that it cuts the revs down a bit and makes motoring. I usually run this round about 50 to 55, 60.
Quite a respectable speed for the modern era, wouldn't you say?
Oh yes, it is. You can use one of these cars quite well in modern day traffic. They've got good brakes, they've got the servo assisted disc brakes on, and the only disadvantage is they might be a little bit slow getting up to 30 mile an hour, but once you're in 4th gear you can accelerate away. As you can see, we're not having any problem this morning.
The handling's been improved on the car since you got it, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, well with the new the new suspension, all the running gear's been done, and I've had the John Waring modification for the anti-roll bar on, which I had on the previous P4 that I had.
And how does that improve things?
Oh, it stops the car from swaying on the corners. We're on a reasonably rough road at the moment. There's a lot of undulations in it, but I don't think it's shaking the car about too much.
No, it's a very comfortable ride actually.
There's no rattles or squeaks or bangs in it at all.
And what of the tyres? Because when you got the car, they were on something remarkably different to what you have now.
It's
is
on
that
truck
right?
tyres, but I contacted Colin Blowers from the P4 Guild and Stan Johnson, and they both recommended Federals. So my local tyre place got onto mytyres.com, and they supplied me with 4 Federals. They're a budget tyre, but I find no problem with them. As you can see, the car holds its own quite well.
Well, thanks for that, David. Yeah, a very, very good ride, and looking forward to the National tomorrow then?
Oh yes, looking forward to the day out down at the National. There's a lot of people there that are no, so I'll look forward to it.
Well, thank you, and thanks for your time today.
Okay,